When you have found the location for your interview, it is time to set up your camera. Think about how you want to shoot your interview. By changing the camera angle, you change the way the image looks.
If you have a tripod, it's a good idea to use it. You don't want it to look like everyone is floating in a boat.
Set up the tripod and attach the base plate to your camera. It will screw easily into the hole of the camera's bottom.
Once the base plate is on the camera, slide it onto the tripod and lock it in place, then level the camera.
If the camera is not level, your interviewee will look like they're leaning at an angle when you watch the footage later.
Turn your camera on by rotating the power switch so that the movie symbol lights up, then press the easy or auto button.
With the easy button selected, you don't have to worry about adjusting the camera's exposure. The camera will adjust it automatically. The camera will also adjust the white balance.
Now that your camera is set up, it is time to bring in your interviewee and place them into their position. Make sure that your lights are placed in the right places. If they need any adjustments, then this is a good time to make them.
You may want to look at the camera's LCD screen to see the changes that moving the lights around makes. Once everything is set, check your audio levels and adjust them accordingly.
While setting up the camera, it's a good idea to talk to your interviewee to help them become comfortable being in front of the camera. This also helps setting audio levels at a natural conversation volume.
Don't forget to focus your camera. You don't want everything to be all blurry. The best way to set the focus on your camera is to zoom all the way in on your interviewee's eyes. Focus the camera and then zoom back out to set your shot composition.
You also have to think about the frame in relation to the story of your interviewee. That is what composition is about. Basically, there are 3 frame sizes used in describing shot composition.
Wide shots, or shots that show a lot of the area, are good for showing the location of the interview. These are good to use in the beginning and ending of your interview.
Medium shots show the interviewee from about the waist up and are good for bringing the viewer into the story.
Close-up shots are good to show emotion of the interviewee. Use them at important parts of the interview where you want the viewer to really listen to what is being said.
Remember that these are only suggestions for shot compositions. Use your own creativity and frame the shots how you want to see them.
Also, if you want to include still images in your video, hang them from a wall and record them with your video camera. Make sure your camera is on a tripod so that the pictures will be still and not float around. You are now ready to start your interview, so press record and start asking questions.